Alrighty, I am back. For those of you on YouTube, welcome back. So I have these Pokemon cards. I remember I opened from the last pack that I grabbed like maybe 20, 25 cards out of that pack, and I had the second half for a feature opening, and I kept forgetting about it, but now it is here, and I have the birthday girl, Nisi, with me. Is it you? Wow. She's a good girl. She's going to be here with me while I open up, or while I check out what Pokemon cards I got. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Because it is getting late. For those of you on YouTube, I did my Ragnarok stream before this, and it went on for a while. So I'm a little exhausted, and I'm starting to get hungry. But let's get started, shall we? The first card that I got is... oh, it's a trainer card. His name is Ball Guy. Search your deck for up to 3 different item cards that have the word ball in their name, so it's a family set. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You may play only one supporter card during your turn. So, Ball Guy. Alright, so I got that card. Next card is... we have a Pokemon. It's Snom. I think I have a few Snoms already, 1 or 2. Pokemon number 872, Call for Family. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. It spits out thread imbued with a frigid sort of energy and uses it to tie its body to branches, disguising itself as an icicle while it sleeps. So I got a Snom card. Snom, a funny name. Next card is, oh, let me see, hold on. Let's move you over here a little bit. She's right here with me. Let's see what this next card is. You get to see the card first. Side. That's probably not something extravagant. Alright. It is Raticate. Oh, it's an Alolan Raticate. I think I have this one already, actually. I think I do have this one. Chase up, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle the deck. And then Super Fang. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. Damn. I don't know if I have this one. That does not sound familiar. It commands a nest of Rattata. Different nests don't get along, whipping up severe fights over feeding ground. Okay, so I got an Alolan Raticate. Okay. Easy cited, probably because it was a rat. I know, I'm talking about you, aren't I? I know, I'm talking about you. Alright. Next card is... it's a Numel. It looks like a camel. Looks like a camel. Alright, number 322, so it's definitely a Ruby or Sapphire Pokemon. It does tackle for 20 and it does stomp for 50. Flip a coin. If excuse me. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 50 more damage. So if it's tails, you do 50. If it's heads, you do 100. That's strong. The magma in its body reaches 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. Its hump gets smaller when it uses fire-type moves. Oh, it has a hump. Okay. Numel. Alright, next card is... it's an Eevee! Oh, I have a Gen 1 Pokemon here! Look, Nisi! It's an Eevee. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It can evolve into so many different things, and I'm still waiting for a Dragon Eevee to show up. Alright, so we got an Eevee. That's a nice looking Eevee. Alright. Number 133, it is the evolution Pokemon. Whiny Voice. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. Okay. Or it does tackle for 20 damage. Okay, so, I mean, the Whiny Voice sounds really cool. They could potentially have a really good card in their hand and you could put it back in the deck. It has the ability to alter the composition of its body to suit its surrounding environment. An Eevee. Ferris. I should hopefully have an Espeon or an Umbreon in my deck soon. Sure you would appreciate that, Espeon. Alright, next card is... Nisi is just staring at me. Yes. What card is that? It's a Charmander! Oh, hey, this is a good one. This is a good Charmander. Alright, Tail on Fire does 10 damage. Search your deck for a Fire Energy card and attach it to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Oh, so you can just keep attacking. Let's go. Assuming that's how it works. It has a preference for hot things. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. I do remember in one of the Pokemon episodes that I learned that if the tail on its tail If the flame on its tail dies, it dies. That's scary. Alright. Next card is... Oh, upside down. Poor Pokemon's probably sick. It's a Wartortle! Alright. Water Gun does 30 damage and Hydro Pump does 50 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Alright, it is recognized as a symbol of longevity. Its very shell has algae. If its shell has algae on it, that Wartortle is very old. There you go. Wartortle. I've also been looking at the values of some of these Pokemon cards. I do have some Pokemon cards that have some value to them, so let's go. I don't intend to sell these unless I end up with like a ton of them. I just love the artwork of these Pokemon cards, and I want to catch them all. So now there's over 1,000, and I gotta start getting the Gen 9 cards as well. Next card is Pupitar. I have this one already. Crashing Bullet. This attack also does 20 damage to each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. And Tackle does 70. Even sealed in its shell, it can move freely, hard and fast. It has outstanding destructive power. I have this one already. I started adding some of the Pokemon cards to my Discord, like the names and numbers and stuff, and I've seen that one already. Alright, next one is a Charmeleon. Alright. Got a Charmeleon, Nisi. Look. Charmeleon. Forgot how he went, exactly. I know Charmander was like, Charmander! I don't remember Charmeleon. Okay, so he does Scratch for 30, but he does Flamethrower for 100. Discard a fire energy from this Pokemon. Oh. I thought you discard the energies if you use the attacks. Do you get to keep them? That's really cool. It has a barbaric nature. In battle, it whips its fiery tail around and slashes away with sharp claws. I got a Charmeleon! Alright. I would like a Charizard. A holographic Charizard, that would be awesome. Alright, next card is a Larvitar. I think I have one of these, but I definitely don't have this one. Rock Smash, 10 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. Born deep underground, it comes above ground and becomes a Poopa once it has finished eating the surrounding soil. So, Larvitar. Right. Is my internet doing okay? My internet's doing fine. Awesome. Alright. Next card is... Slowpoke. I'm getting a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon here. Awesome. Alright. It has a Hold Still, which heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. Wait. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Okay, cool. So it can heal. Or it has Ideal Fishing Day. Put an item card from your discard pile into your hand. Okay, so he doesn't have any attacks. He's a stall tactic Pokemon, basically. Slow-witted and oblivious. This Pokemon won't feel any pain from its tail if its tail gets eaten. It won't notice when its tail grows back either. Alright, Daisy? Are you alright? Behave. PC's growling. I don't know if y'all can hear it. We're almost done here, I promise. I'm getting hungry, I'm sure y'all are too. I think y'all's food bowl would probably be empty now. I haven't filled it up since this morning. Alright, next card is Ambipom. I think I have one of these. Primate Dexterity. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Flip a coin for each... Oh, Fill Tilt's Fling, which does 60x damage. Flip a coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. Dang, so if you get like 5 energy on this Pokemon, you can do a lot of damage. If you get heads, that is. It uses its tail for everything. If it wraps both of its tails around you and gives you a squeeze, there's proof that it really likes you. Oh, so if it just squeezes you to death, then it likes you, don't worry. If you died from being squeezed by this Pokemon, it was out of love. Of sheer love. Alright, next card is... a Gossifleur. I think I have this one too. Okay, I'm starting to see some duplicates now. I'm starting to get a good amount of Pokemon, And there's some duplicates here. And this guy just does leafage, which does 10 damage. It whirls around in the wind while singing a joyous song. This delightful display has charmed many into raising this Pokemon. Gassifleur. Just a basic Pokemon. Alright. Next card is upside down. It is a Cacnea. Just it has Pierce, which does 50 damage, so again a basic attack. That's all it does. It prefers harsh environments such as deserts. It can survive for 30 days on water stored in its body, like a cactus. Alright. I don't know if I have that one yet. This one is Fledgling. I have this one. I don't know if I have this variant of Fledgling. It has Flap, which does 10 damage. While it's an amiable Pokemon, if you touch it unexpectedly, it will heat up its body in an instant. You'll be burned. The Firebird. Just like the car. The Firebird. Alright. We still got quite a bit to go. Are you alright, Nisi? Do you want me to put you down? Come on, it's your birthday. Your birthday. Come on. Alright. Next card is Oranguru. I definitely don't have this one. This one's new. Oranguru. Okay. Number 765, so it's either Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. I think that's those two later Pokemon games. Sage's Riddle. Put a Pokemon from your hand face down in front of you. Your opponent guesses the type of that Pokemon, and then you reveal it. If your Pokemon guessed right, they draw 4 cards. If they guessed wrong, you draw 4 cards. Return the Pokemon to your hand. That actually sounds... Come on, put a Pokemon... Oh, so it can be any Pokemon. It can't just be this one. Okay, because I would just be like it's colorless. There's a good amount of Pokemon types on here, so there's more chance that you're going to draw 4 cards. Or it does Gentle Slap, which does 80 damage. It normally spends its time meditating in the treetops. It throws Pokeballs and gives other Pokemon orders as it pleases. Wow. Orangutan. Oranguru, rather. Alright. Next card is... a Rattata. Okay, another Gen 1 Pokemon. It does Gnaw, which does 30 damage. Its incision grows continuously throughout its life. If its incisors get too long, this Pokemon becomes unable to eat and it starves to death. Oh. That's kind of sad. Rattata, everyone. If its incisors grow too big, it gets to starve. So, you know, that's always pleasant. Or it evolves into Eradicate. Alright. Next card is a Coughing, another Gen 1. Alright. We're getting some Gen 1s, Nisi. Getting some Gen 1s. Ascension. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. Oh, so you could just straight up evolve it into a Weezing. Its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotting trash. So, Coughing! Okay, now the pile's starting to get smaller. We're almost there, Nisi. Promise. Next card is another Snom. It's the same one that I got from earlier. Okay, so we got a duplicate there. Next card is the trainer card. Team Telltale. Oh, Team Yelltale. Team Yelltale. Heal 50 damage from both active Pokemon. Okay. You may play any number of item cards during your turn. Okay, so you can heal both yours and the other Pokemon 50 damage. So basically the strat there is to basically use that when the opponent's not hurt. Alright, next card is Luxio? Luxio. I think I have this card too. Top entry. Once during your turn, if you drew this Pokemon from your deck at the beginning of your turn and your bench isn't full, before you put it into your hand, you may put it onto your bench. Okay. Zap kick for 30. Sorry, excuse me. This is not acting, or is acting up. Strong electricity courses through the tips of its sharp claws. A light scratch causes fainting foes. Ooh. Next card is Dartrix. I think I have this one too. I'm starting to see some duplicates here. Razor Leaf, it does for 40 damage. And then it throws one knife-like feather after another at its enemies, and each one precisely strikes a weak point. These feathers are known as Blade Quick. I may just like pull up my list of every Pokemon card that I have, because I feel like if I have the duplicate, then I shouldn't read it. I've done that already. Next card is Emolga? Emolga. I don't know if I have this one. Might be a new one. Number 587, so it's like what, Black and White or Sun and Moon? Energy Catch. Put 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, and Volt Switch for 30 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched electric Pokemon. It glides using its cape-like membrane. Electrical energy scatters from it, shocking its friends and foes alike. So there we go, Emolga. I don't know if I have that one. Might be a new one. You think it's a new one? We'll have to check. Alright, so how many cards are left? There's 3 cards left. Alright, so we're in the final 3. I don't think I have any holographics in here, or I don't remember if I got one from the last series that I opened up, but oh well, it's whatever. Next card is Eldegoss. Eldegoss. I don't know if I have this. Oh, it evolves from the Gossifleur that I got earlier. Eldegoss. Or Eldegoss. Okay. Enriching Seeds. Heal all damage from one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. Or Surprise Attack, which does 50. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. So you either do 50 if you flip the heads, or nothing if you flip the tails. The cotton on the head of this Pokemon can be spun into a glossy, gorgeous yarn. A Galar region specialty. I don't know which one Galar region is. Alright, 2 more cards. This card is... Oh, it's another Dartrix. I got this one already. Oh, I hope I have a holographic or something good here. Alright. You want to see it first, Nisi? Does it look good? Does it look good? You're not saying anything. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, what is this? Kamala? I don't have this one. The Kamala. It's number 775. So it's either Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. I don't know. It has an ability called Drowsing. If this Pokemon remains asleep between turns, put 6 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. Damn. Or it has Snooze. This Pokemon is now asleep. Okay, so you can go to sleep, and then you can do Drowsing, which does 6 damage. Or 6 damage counters? I don't know what a damage counter is. I don't know how much damage that is. It stays asleep from the moment it's born. When it falls into a deep sleep, it stops moving altogether. Oh, like it's dead? I hope not. Okay, that is all the Pokemon. I didn't get any holographics this time. I got a lot of Gen 1s, which is really cool. Sorry, Nisi. Alright. Everyone, now we're going to end stream. And our birthday girl is going to be going to bed soon. It's going to be past her bedtime soon. 9 o'clock. I need to eat some food. And I need to get to bed. And you need to get to bed. So, you know, say bye. Happy birthday to Nisi. Alrighty. So, we'll see if he's still streaming. The person that I was going to raid before. I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot. I wanted to get that out of the way. Are they still streaming? They are still streaming. Alright. Alright, let me put you down so I can type this out. You've been such a good girl, Nisi. I love you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and raid Top Throw Orion. I cannot. Here we go. My mouse is being stupid. I'm going to get rid of it after this. Top Thrill Orion 150. We're going to go ahead and send a raid over to them. I need to get off so I can make me some food and basically get ready for bed. Thank y'all so much for being here. That's going to do it for me. So take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one.